Welcome to my channel Study Gyan. In this video today we will discuss about the question and answer of computer. Please like and comment us for more improvement and please do subscribe my channel. Let's start. What is the primary function of the central processing unit? Connect to the internet, store data, display graphics, execute instruction. And the right answer is execute instructions. Which component of a computer system is responsible for storing data permanently? Central Processing Unit or CPU, Random Access Memory or RAM, Hard Disk Drive HDD, Power Supply Unit PSU. And the right answer is Hard Disk Drive. What does RAM stand for in the context of computer system? Input or output, read-only memory, central processing unit, random access memory. And the right answer is random access memory. Which type of software manages and controls hardware resources in a computer system? Device driver, application software, operating system, firmware. And the right answer is operating system. What is the purpose of an input device in a computer system? Process data, display output to the user, enter data into the computer, store data permanently. And the right answer is enter data into the computer. Which component of a computer system is responsible for producing output for the user? Monitor, keyboard, mouse, motherboard. And the right answer is monitor. Which type of software allows user to perform specific task on a computer? System software, application software, utility software, firmware. And the right answer is application software. What is the purpose of a motherboard in a computer system? Store data permanently, connect and communicate between components, execute program instructions, display output to the user. And the right answer is connect and communicate between components. What does SSD stand for in the context of computer system? System Software Development, Serial Attached SCSI, Solid State Drive, Single System Design. And the right answer is Solid State Drive. What is the purpose of an interrupt request in a computer system? Manage network connections, allocate memory resources, single hardware to request attention, execute program instruction. And the right answer is single hardware to request attention. What is the role of a compiler in a computer system? Store data in a database, manage system resources, control input or output devices, convert high-level code to machine code. And the right answer is convert high-level code to machine code. Which component of a computer system is responsible for managing communication between hardware and software? Hard disk drive, motherboard, device driver, power supply unit. And the right answer is device driver. What is the difference between HTTP and HTTPS in web communication? HTTPS is used for internal networks only. HTTP is faster than HTTPS. HTTPS provides secure encryption for data transmission. HTTP requires user authentication. And the right answer is HTTPS provides secure encryption for data transmission. What does RAID stand for in the context of computer storage system? Random access and input or output devices, redundant array of independent disk, remote access and integrated development, read and input data. And the right answer is redundant array of independent disk. What is the role of a network router in a computer system? Manage input or output devices, store and retrieve files from a database, control user access to the system, forward data packets between different networks. And the right answer is forward data packets between different networks. What is the purpose of a virtual machine in computer system? Encrypt sensitive information, store backup copies of data, run multiple operating systems on a single physical machine, connect to wireless networks. And the right answer is run multiple operating systems on a single physical machine. What is the difference between ROM and RAM in a computer system? RAM is non-volatile while ROM is volatile. ROM is faster than RAM. ROM stores permanent system instructions while RAM is used for temporary data storage. ROM can upgrade it but RAM cannot. And the right answer is ROM stores permanent system instructions while RAM is used for temporary data storage. What is the purpose of a compiler in a computer system? Manage system resources, convert high-level code to machine code, control input or output devices, store data in a database. And the right answer is convert high-level code to machine code. What is the role of an operating system in a computer system? Execute program instruction, manage hardware resources and provide a user interface, store and retrieve data, control network connections. And the right answer is manage hardware resources and provide a user interface. What is the purpose of a firewall in a computer security? Manage user authentication, encrypt data for secure transmission, scan for viruses and malware, monitor and control network traffic to prevent unauthorized access. And the right answer is monitor and control network traffic to prevent unauthorized access. What is the function of an optical character recognition software? Create and edit spreadsheets, play multimedia files, convert scanned documents into editable text, develop computer graphics. And the right answer is convert scanned documents into editable text. What is the difference between TCP and UDP in network protocols? TCP is used for video streaming while UDP is used for web browsing. TCP ensures reliable delivery for data while UDP provides faster but unreliable delivery. TCP requires a constant connection while UDP does not. TCP uses port numbers while UDP does not. And the right answer is TCP ensures reliable delivery of data while UDP provides faster but unreliable delivery. What is the purpose of a database management system? Control user access to the system, execute program instruction, store, retrieve and manage large amount of data, manage network connection. And the right answer is store, retrieve and manage large amount of data. What is the difference between a compiler and interpreter? An interpreter requires more memory than a compiler. A compiler is faster than an interpreter. A compiler translates the entire program into machine code while an interpreter translates and executes code line by line. A compiler is used for web development while an interpreter is used for system administration. And the right answer is a compiler translates the entire program into machine code while an interpreter translates and executes code line by line. What is the function of a power supply unit in a computer system? Store and retrieve data, manage system memory, control input or output devices, convert AC power to DC power and provide power to the components. And the right answer is convert AC power to DC power and provide power to the components. What is the purpose of a backup in computer system? Manage network connection, encrypt sensitive information, create a copy of data for disaster recovery, execute program instruction. And the right answer is create a copy of data for disaster recovery. What is the purpose of an assembly language in computer programming? Manage system memory, provide a low-level interface between hardware and high-level language, control input or output devices, store and retrieve data. And the right answer is provide a low-level interface between hardware and high-level languages. What is the role of a network protocol in computer networking? Control user access to the system, manage system resources, define rules and formats for communication between devices, execute program instruction. And the right answer is define rules and formats for communication between devices. What is the difference between a local area network and a wide area network? LAN is wireless while WAN is wired. LAN covers a smaller geographic area than WAN. LAN has faster transmission speed than WAN. LAN supports more devices than WAN. And the right answer is LAN covers a smaller geographic area than WAN. What is the purpose of a file system in a computer system? Store and retrieve data, execute program instructions, control network connections, organize and manage files and directories. And the right answer is organize and manage files and directories. What is the function of a BIOS in a computer system? BIOS, basic input or output system. Options: control user access to the system, store and retrieve data, initialize hardware components during system startup, manage system memory. And the right answer is initialize hardware components during system startup. What is the difference between a mouse and a trackpad as input devices? A mouse uses touch gesture while a trackpad uses physical clicks. A mouse has more buttons than a trackpad. A mouse is external while a trackpad is integrated into the laptop. A mouse requires a separate driver while a trackpad does not. And the right answer is a mouse is external while a trackpad is integrated into the laptop. What is the purpose of a virtual private network in computer system? Establish a secure and encrypted connection over an unsecured network. Encrypt data for secure transmission. Scan for viruses and malware. Control network traffic. And the right answer is establish a secure and encrypted connection over an unsecure network. What is the role of a system administrator in computer system? Manage and maintain computer system networks and servers. Execute program instructions. Store and retrieve data. Control user access to the system. And the right answer is manage and maintain computer system, network and servers. What is the purpose of an application programming interface in a software development? Control input or output devices, manage system resources, provide a set of functions and protocols for building software applications, store and retrieve data. And the right answer is provide a set of functions and protocols for building software applications. What is the purpose of a virtualization technology in computer system? Run multiple operating systems on a single physical machine, store and retrieve data, control network connections, manage system memory. And the right answer is run multiple operating systems on a single physical machine. What is the difference between a compiler and an interpreter in computer programming? A compiler is used for web development while an interpreter is used for system administration. A compiler is faster than an interpreter. An interpreter requires more memory than a compiler. A compiler translates the entire program to machine code before execution, while an interpreter translates and executes code line by line. And the right option is a compiler translates the entire program to machine code before execution, while an interpreter translates and executes code line by line. What is the function of a network switch in computer networking? Forward data packets between devices in a local network, manage system resources, control user access to the system, execute program instructions. And the right answer is forward data packets between devices in a local network. What is the purpose of a cache memory in a computer system? Control input or output devices, store and retrieve data, improve access speed by storing frequently accessed data closer to processor, manage network connection. And the right answer is improve access speed by storing frequently accessed data closer to processor. What is the difference between system software and application software? System software runs on servers, while application software runs on personal computers. System software requires user authentication, while application software does not. System software is installed by end users, while application software is installed by system administrator. System software manages computer hardware and provides an interface, while application software performs specific tasks for users. And the right option is System software manages computer hardware and provides an interface, while application software performs specific tasks for users. What is the role of a network firewall in computer security? Monitor and control network traffic to prevent unauthorized access and protect against threats. Encrypt data for secure transmission. Scan for viruses and malware. Manage user authentication. And the right answer is option A. What is the purpose of a RAID system in computer storage? RAID full form is redundant array of independent disk. And the options are control input or output devices, manage system memory, increase data reliability and performance through data redundancy and parallel access, store and retrieve data. And the right answer is option C. What is the difference between symmetric and asymmetric encryption algorithms? Options are asymmetric encryption is used for data storage while symmetric encryption is used for data transmission. Symmetric encryption is faster than asymmetric encryption. Symmetric encryption uses the same key for both encryption and decryption, while asymmetric encryption uses different keys. Symmetric encryption provides stronger security than asymmetric encryption. And the right answer is option C. What is the function of a network router in computer networking? Forward data packets between different networks, store and retrieve data, control user access to the system, manage input or output devices. And the right answer is forward data packets between different networks. What is the purpose of a BIOS in a computer system? Execute program instruction, initialize hardware components during system startup and provide low-level system services, control network connections, store and retrieve data. And the right answer is option B. What is the purpose of a microprocessor in a computer system? Execute instructions and perform calculations, store and retrieve data, control network connections, manage system memory. And the right answer is execute instruction and perform calculations. What is the difference between volatile and non-volatile memory? Non-volatile memory requires constant power supply. Volatile memory is slower than non-volatile memory. Volatile memory loses its data when power is lost, while non-volatile memory retains data. Volatile memory is used for long-term storage. And the right answer is option C. What is the role of a load balancer in computer network? Execute program instructions, manage system resources, control user access to the system, distribute network traffic across multiple servers for optimal performance. And the right answer is option D. What is the difference between firmware and software in computer system? Firmware controls hardware operations while software performs specific tasks. Firmware requires frequent updates while software does not. Firmware is permanently stored on hardware devices while software is installed by users. Firmware runs on servers while software runs on personal computers. And the right answer is Firmware is permanently stored on hardware devices while software is installed by users.